this wagon the course. Ay. I brought the 2 and the 4. Whoa, I'm right here. I got ups from the 30, I ain't scared. Pulled up in the 30, they some squares. Got a Glock with a 30, I ain't scared. I'm not flexing on you, baby, it's right here. Got a Glock in that 30 right under your chest. So let it right up on my dash, my coupe right here. Throw it up, don't be scared. I was throwing up and it was clear. I took too much Molly, I can't hear. I fought so many hoes, I had to go and just switch sticks. Absence on my jeans, but I'm still on my Rick stage. I show you where those go, but it's not no big fist. Bitch, you know I know where the bricks stay. Yeah, I walk like a lick, ayy. Got a big Glock on my hip, ayy. Yeah, fight with my stick stay.
And I can't do my dance cause my pants, they from France. I can't slow it.
I'm working on
No, I can't slow it. Fast space all the time, Too much guap, bands, bellow, foreign, tan. She ignored that man, fucking with me, handstand. I can't lie, she got that good, but that girl, bad. I stay with her, back, make that girl dance. Let's go, yeah. What is mine, that is yours. You can't hold my lamb. Yes, I own my land. Stacking this paper, you know that I get it up. I can't be broke again. Talking that shit, then that Glocky gon' hit it up. Headshot, soak his man. My chopper get hot, just like a pan. Got the headlights, just like a ram. I got 10 toes and I counted 10 fingers, so I do not need a helping hand. Monopoly crib, I'm moving again. Got your bitch on me, she grooving again. Won't got them again, I just give them a reason to hate. So my nigga shooting again. My coupe, my roof, drop that shit again. She saw my dick, then she mocked up my friend. No, we do not want to feel too again. When she let me go, I'm on the loose again. She on the molly, she tryna boot again. She ain't in mine, this girl is a lend. I prayed every time when I thought you sent. I write in my mind, I don't use a pen. She giving me time, I watch cause a lamb. Just give me more time, other watch cause a Benz. Look at Lil Uzi, he popping again. Them niggas, they switching, they hopping again. Look at them niggas, they opping again. She giving that top and she slopping again. Look at this album, it's flopping again. Not taking a break, I'm not stopping again. Too much guap, bands, bellow, foreign, tan. She ignored that man, fucking with me, handstand. I can't lie, she got that good, but that girl, bad. I stay with her, back, make that girl dance. Let's go, yeah. What is mine, that is yours. You can't hold my lamb. Yes, I own my land. Stacking this paper, you know that I get it up. I can't be broke again. Talking that shit, then that Glocky gon' hit it up. Headshot, soak his man.
Hey. Yeah, I'm on that drink, I'm about to kill. I got the drop, I got the kill. Taking a bitch, I got the seal. I got that peppermint patty, it's teal. She off the boat and she claiming it's real. From front to back, until I'm smacked. Smoke on that threats, I'm on strawberry pills. Strawberry pills, strawberry pills, strawberry pills, strawberry pills, strawberry pills. Caught what I want in my wrist and my style is on carpet, it's real. Half of my niggas get high off a seal. Brand new press.
She ate up the deal, my baby so spoiled, just like some oatmeal. The paint on my whip, it's already peeled. Put my dick in her gut, it's just for the guilt. Fucking these bitch, did that right on film. I need the beat, that's just for the stems.
Yeah. Strawberry pills, 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 strawberry pills.
Yeah. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts. Admitted I move like amoeba. Yeah, I float in the room like I'm reefer. Yeah, alien, I'm not your kind of people. Yeah. Telepathic fan, watch how I reach. Boy, you ain't got emeralds greener. Nah, you ain't got Richard the Sleevey. No sir. And I got a rose that's in the grove that I ain't drove. Shit, I don't know the reason. 3 or 5. Underlay, revive. Hola. Me and J Bappin on G5. Chola. Success is a drug, hey man, we high. I am mother is a beehive. Yeah. I got love for you haters. Yeah. Ain't you tired of enslaving? Huh? Come with us, make some paper. Yeah. Cause you should own what you label.
Yeah, you never stayed in Kahlua. I put Chanel on my shooter. Flooded my chain and it Gucci. I don't want that girl, she moody. I'm basically saying I'm cooler.
discounts from my cougar. Back in the 6th grade, I got them bad grades. I was in love with my tutor.
See, musically lows, you trapping, man. Most of you rappers be actors, man.
Go MIA when I find little Madison. Stay at the Ritz-Carlton, this not the Radisson.
Just took a blue one, about to take the red pill. Purple thoughts in my brain, hope it don't spill. Stay with a nerd, you like Urkel Jalil.
Fresh is like Carlton, I kill him but will.
Big ass R on my Smiths. Big ass R on my whips.
Slip on shoes so you won't trip. Say she kinda fine and she got some hips.
Mama said, let me see the witch. Boy, you know, light and dark don't mix. Mix it up, boy, bad luck. Sick to my stomach with them neon guts.
Higher than Elon Musk, so high stars eat all dust. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts. Dark energy we don't touch, all jewelry's beyond tut. And they give a nigga colorful aura, like I got neon guts.
Higher than Elon Musk, so high stars eat our dust. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts. Dark energies we don't touch, our jewelry's beyond tut. And I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts.
And I got a colorful aura, like I got.
Damn, DJ plug you to the Q.
So much water on my neck, my needle bowl of some. So many different girls, I got a load of them. Yeah. Why you always say ain't go and get you some? Girl, why you always tripping when you know it's nothing? Walk around, Cuban link, my boutique is flooded. Blow my pocket super deep, flooded with no hundreds. Ooh, flooded with no hundreds. Damn, flooded with no hundreds. You thought it was? And insisting on it. Try to take my soul, my young niggas, they coming. I remember when they said that I was nothing. I can't trust my brother, I can't trust my cousin. Oh, let me take my time. I want every girl like I can't make my mind. I spent 80,000 G's to flood the time. I don't wear no hangs, my t-shirt Saint Laurent. I just made a whole bag from like half of a show. I still got some boys sad, moving bags of the door.
What's going on, guys? Good morning, chat. Long intro today. Whatever, bro. Let me meet the song first. What's going on, guys? Morning. What did I do today? Oh yeah, I was gonna check news. I heard we had a lot of stuff going on today. We have today USD retail sales news. Retail sales. That's pretty big. That's at 8:30. So we might get a lot of volume at 8:30 today. Well, probably will be. We have 9:45. And their FOMC. So yeah, it's gonna be a very eventful day today. Yeah, FOMC at 2. That's pretty big. They're probably gonna keep the same rates, but yeah, most likely keep the same rates. And tonight we got AUD news, relevant. We don't really care about that, to be honest, right? Tomorrow. Yeah, so I mean today's is a big day, and then tomorrow's gonna be kind of dead. So let's see how today goes, guys. Welcome everyone. Hope you guys have a good morning so far. What's going on, chat? All right, so what's it gonna do? Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna take a look at this from the daily perspective because daily was interesting. Daily time from here. So yesterday in the streams we mentioned how the daily time frame had a high chance to close bullish, right? Bouncing off of the support, right? Because the following candle was bullish, right? It closed pretty much right at this support right here, right? And then we closed bullish. Therefore, this is your support form, right? So then, yes, this candle had a very high chance to continue up because this previous candle left a wick. So this candle pretty much came up to fill the wick and came up to tap this resistance as planned, right? So that was planned already. We knew that was gonna happen. I'm surprised though, because yesterday we had set, like, it was weird because before the stream ended, I think GG was going down, right? This is the 15, so yesterday was 15 right here. GG went down at 9, and then I guess 10, 11, 12. Like, I didn't look at the charts after 10, so I didn't know what happened. I woke up today, I saw this, but prices came up. So I mean, yeah, and we ended the bullish. So I guess the day time frame just respected this trend. So what's gonna happen here today? It's gonna be kind of rough because weekly is still bullish. So weekly, I can say that we can probably go up to tap 140, 100, 140, like around that area, 140, right? So the perspective is that resistance. 4 hour here is bullish though. 4 hour has more upside here. 4 hour I can see going to potentially like around 139.766 here. So I think the range to go up here is going to be about a 12 hit range. So I mean, not much range as of yet, but 30-minute time from here, yeah. So I'm gonna mark up from the today. I'm gonna choose my markup from the hourly. Yeah, I think this hourly, because if you look at the hourly time frame, hourly kinda, you can say, is at a resistance here. You look across and you focus on this area, the hourly is pretty much right here at this resistance, right? So I mean, go on the 30-minute here. 30-minute is at resistance as well. So I guess you can say this is your very strong resistance that you have here. So I mean, this is your resistance right here is formed, and then your support is gonna be like around this area, right? Because look at the wicks here. Look at all these wicks that have came down to reject. Like, look at this wick. This wick came all the way down to here, but look where it closed back in the range, right? So therefore, the support is still being respected. So I would say this is your pretty strong support that you have here on GJ. So this is like your overall range that you have right now. If you get a breakout to the upside, then you could potentially see probably this resistance right here. Really looking at this. So the range to go here is going to be about a, yeah, you have a 10-pip range to go up here if you break above. So that's not bad. I mean, those buys I'll look forward to if you do actually break above here. But yeah, hourly closed bearish, but this hourly kind of is interesting because this hourly kind of actually broke the lows and then came up to break the highs. So high chances kind of will close in the range, but let's see what happens. If it closes bullish above this area or even like above these wicks here, that will show us that we have a strong confirmation to continue up for the next hourly candle. So the 8 AM candle, right? But I mean the 7 AM candle. But yeah, for right now I'm just gonna wait for a break above here. 15-minute perfectly as well. Look, 15-minute lines perfectly with 30-minute. So that's always a good sign. Because sometimes what happens and why a lot of people get confused is that like the 30-minute will be breaking the lows like this, like it will have a structure like that, and on the 15-minute it'll be respecting the support, you know. So it throws people off. But in this case, the 30-minute matches perfectly with the 15-minute in this case. So I mean, this is a pretty clean analysis here. So we know what we're waiting for. All we need is a break above, because if you look left here, if you were to drag this all the way across here, that's your resistance, right? Last time price, I guess you can say, broke above this area, it came up to push into this resistance here. So high chance if you were to break that resistance again here, we're going to continue up towards that resistance up there. So I'll look forward to that. Yeah, pretty clean. And then if this resistance breaks, I think that after this resistance breaks up here at 139.749, after that breaks, we could potentially see the bigger range, and that range is going to be about a 15-pip range. So it's not bad. That range is not bad, because like if you break above here, this is your focus is now this new range right here, coming up until that resistance, right? So we're kind of just breaking things into lower ranges right now. But yeah, about a 15-pip range to go up, so not bad. What up, guys? What's going on? Looking to deliver on position for a second target. I mean, you can do that potentially, yeah. Because what's the second target here? It's right here, right? So if that's your second target, I mean, if you're entering buys above this resistance with the anticipation, I mean, the range to go up here is about a 24-pip range to go up. And if you look like left here on this 4-hour, 1-hour time frame, or even the 4-hour time frame, If we break above 139 and 749, we have a very high chance to continue up, if anything further up, because your focus here is going to be this now. This forward candle. That clean candle there, right? So if we break above here, high chance we're going to continue to push up. Push towards like 120, 200. I think it's very valid. This 4 hours pushing up here though, yeah. So, I mean, can we get, let's even get potential buys in. Probably wait for a closure. We're closing in like 5 minutes though, but it's also the last 15th hourly candle. You can get potential, I guess, buy stops here on a 1 hour time frame though. The 1 hour time frame, yeah, you kind of have the setup replay here on a 1 hour time frame. Thing is that if your target, if this is your buy stop right here at this kind of high, right, and your target is this, look at your stop loss. It's already down there. So if I'll say if you have buy stops here on this 1 hour candle high, you would probably have to put your target up here at that resistance. You have 20 pip range to go up. Not bad. Because you're gonna be kind of forced to really put that RR. You know, you can't just have a buy stop here at this resistance here, like this, and then have your stop loss being, well, not even like this, right? And then have your stop loss being all the way down here like this. You know, it doesn't make sense. So I mean, yeah, price is pushing up if you guys have those buy stops in for GJ here, and I think we should be able to push up to at least this resistance somewhere here. Price will probably reject somewhere here. High chance it will, but if it doesn't, then you're in for the whole entire running position going until this resistance over here. Or you're probably gonna see some like some small rejection here at least. Oh, there it is. Congrats whoever caught buy stops. There it goes. There's the runner. Just broken down in the stream. You know, literally like 5 minutes into the stream, broken down. Mentioned you can put buy stops here. Stops for his candle, 15 pips, 16 pips. Target is just got smacked. There you go. Bunch of pips. Guys, come on. GG clean, yeah, that was pretty clean. That I broke it down with and everything with all within 5 minutes and hit target within like a minute, all within the breakdown. So I think that can be a clip for a day. If you guys go into the streams, for FX streams every morning, show up every day. That's what happens. This is what happens. Just misses? Yeah, don't worry, man. It's still super early here. So, I mean, but those passes are very clean, man. Because this is a set replay. Like, this 1 hour play here, it wasn't just something I just made up on the spot right now. It was a play that we obviously that's on the live streams. This is a simple set replay that you have here. Stops, current candle, and their target up here at this resistance. I mentioned how you can't put this as your TP because the rest of the word is too small here. But you can put it here, right? That'll be a, I think that was gonna be a 1 to 1.5 or something. 20 pips for like a 15 pip stop. Yeah, 1 to 1.5. If you guys like that breakdown, you know, leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you guys haven't. Share our channel. Share our stream. Probably pips, nice. If you guys caught that move, you know, leave a 1 in the chat. Like I said, I'm not training for the rest of December. If you guys missed the last 2 streams, I'm not training for the rest of December. I'm taking the break off, but I'm still streaming every day. And still giving like trades on the streams like I just did right now. That's a clean move. Probably news pushed it up as well. I'm guessing. Let me check. Nothing. That's weird. Why though? Because this is like the last weeks of the year, and like I already spent Q4 of the year using my smaller account, smaller risk. So I'm like, you know what? Last 2 weeks I had a good past Q4, so I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna call it a month, December. And plus, like, if I were to trade, like, this would be a last week anyways. Like, even if I wanted to really trade, you know, like Friday would be my last day, because next week is gonna be a very slow week, and then the week after will be a very slow week as well. So those are the holiday weeks, right? So I'm gonna start trading January 1st again, or January 4th, sorry. But yeah, streams are gonna be every day, so they're gonna be normal. They're not gonna change. Somebody sent a chart earlier on GJ. What you got going on here? Guys, you guys know what time I went to bed yesterday? I went to bed at 9 p.m. Jeez. I woke up like at 5. Well, 8 hours sleep, not bad, eh? See you in New Year? No, I'm still streaming, man. You can see me for the rest of the year, so. Yeah, I think you had the same levels as me, did you? 30-minute time from here. Yeah, pretty much the same levels. Very similar. Yeah. Just that I didn't mark up my downside because I wasn't expecting price to push down today. So I just marked more of my upside because my focus is buys, right? So, I mean, yeah, other than that, it's the same chart. EJ trade from this morning. What you got? Stopped with the small loss. Support created. Oh, nice. So this is your bullish trend here that you had here, and you figured out that this is your support created here on GJ. 2 bullish candle close above the previous candle high, possible move to fill the range and tap here's resistance. Nice. Yep. Enter a buy as price pushed lower at first, and can I know look at the bottom. Nice. As price pushed higher, stops current candle lower. Got stop the small loss. Nice. That's not bad. How many pips is this range though? This range to here from here. Going at around, let's say 0.89. Price push up to. That was like 8 pips you got. Yeah. Eight pips around there. Yeah, 5-6 pips. Yeah. I think the thing with this chart, is I'll say it's a clean trade. Like you had a bullish push up here. You had a resistance form, so that was easy. You had support form. This is your range, right? So I mean, I think the better entry would have been right here. That was a better entry. Like right when this kind of closed at support here, you would identify it as the bottom of the range, and you would look to seek buyers to the top of the range again. I think that would have been a cleaner move. But yeah, this kind of here, it was still overall a clean move. It still made sense to enter here, but it's just that we more of a second entry type of thing than just a first entry, you know? Like if I enter here, I'll take a small position here, maybe. But yeah, the range here wasn't that great as well. But yeah, I mean overall, it's still a decent trade. I'll give that I'll give this a 10. I'll give this chart this trade. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Not bad. 7.5 out of 10. Good trade, just small range. You know, I had to take 2.5 points off due to this range being a bit small, but we should do chart ratings. Guys, you guys gotta send your charts, man. You guys gotta need to send your charts. This chart after. Yeah, price came down after. Yeah, it makes sense because then price kind of found a resistance here, and yes, you can say it wants same thing. Like same thing. That the same intentions you had to the upside, the same thing happened to the downside, right? Price form support, you identified it as your support form, anticipating price to push up to retest the high. Same thing here, price came up, found a resistance, closed bearish, you anticipate to retest the low again. That's why price came down, right? So it's the same concept. You just gotta understand the simple concept. And yeah, pricing down. Yeah, very good risk management. Perfect. I haven't gone on a trade in a while. Or I would have sent you something. Hey guys, when you guys send me charts, you guys send me ideas. You guys can send me trades taken, trades lost, ask questions on charts. It can be whatever. It doesn't have to be like a winning trade or like I don't even want it to be a winning trade because no one really learns from that. Wow, what a clean trade here on GJ. Remember earlier in the stream, guys, I said how I wanted to focus on the 1 hour today. There's something about the 1 hour that I saw, and I think it was this starter play that you have here. If you guys know what the starter play here is, a lot of you guys probably asking what it is. Screen record this right now because I'm gonna explain it one time today on the streams. So what it is, all right, what the starter play is when, let's say you have a resistance formed, right? Let's say you have like a resistance formed. So in this case, that was right here, resistance formed, right? At the top of the resistance means that you have a potential chance that your price will be able to push down. Potential chance, not 100% chance, potential chance, right? So at that resistance, if we start to close bearish at resistance, it means that, okay, high chance the next candle has to come down. Very high chance, right? But if price were to come up to break that bearish candle high, we're breaking structure, we're breaking resistance. So usually what the starter play is that whenever that happens, you usually set a buy stop. Like right in this case, the buy stop would be placed right here. Buy stop would be placed right there. Stop loss would be placed on a current candle of the current candle, right? Wherever the low of that candle is, before the price makes the low, that's your stop loss. Once price pushes up to break the high, that wherever that low is, that's your stop loss, and your TP is gonna be your next resistance, whatever it is. And that's what a starter play is. We've entered a starter play about like a lot of times on like our stream so far. It's probably our #1 play. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. If you want to know more examples of starter play, just go on an Instagram page and go check out. Like I think this is the starter play right here that you have. This is to the downside though. You have more like over here. I think like you have a lot. Just go through Instagram. You'll see it. What up, Taj? What's going on, man? What up, Taj? You right, bro. Just send in the chart and mark what you see and what you think. Trade trade. We are here to support each other.
What's going on, dog?
What's going on, man? You still trade?
Yeah, I still trade. I'm up like 600 right now.
Okay, big flex. This guy here just comes in the chat just to flex on this.
No,
he doesn't ask
bro,
how my day was.
Chilling, bro.
Yeah, you're done. I'm up 600 for a day. All right, peace. Here, right, bro. Trade from yesterday. What you got going on? Oh, I just checked this out. Okay, one couldn't enter on this candle from the 15-minute or 30-minute. Two, after that big bearish candle, I wanted price to find a reasonable resistance back above, and then close bearish at the sells. Oh, I remember this entry. I think they took yesterday for the sells. Or the scenario 3, how to be patient. We realized this 1 hour count didn't do shit for me. Yep. For next new level of resistance identified in a 15-minute. Yes. Oh, nice. 5 bearish closure, resistance, and reasonable stops. Perfect entry candle. Yep, that's a good trade. Because prior to this move, you had downside, right? You had a little bearish trend here. So price, what I did was it came down, found support, came up, found resistance. Like I found resistance here, then I found a new resistance right here. Then once it closed bearish at resistance, high chance it's gonna have to continue down here. Then you take the sells. Yeah, it's a very nice trade. I didn't take a trade, but predicted it would happen after we made that large bearish push. Labeled 1. Knew we needed to find resistance after that push, and sells were still in my bias. I just need to wait for resistance to be formed. Bearish closure at resistance and entry on the next candle wave 6:30 to 10:30. For this move, lesson learned is patience and trust your bias when the right time. When the time's right. Yeah. Something that I had like actually recently. That's something I had issues with as well. Just sticking to my #1 bias. Like my main bias for the day. Like today, I'm bullish, right? But then before I'll have days where like I'll be bullish, but then all of a sudden I see like a low move, like a low range go down, like maybe from here to here, and I'll try to attempt that range. I mean, the trade will play out, but then again, like it wasn't my original bias, you know. But then sometimes you can say you can say to yourself that you can have two types of biases. You can have a bias where you're bullish, a price would break above here, and you can say you're bearish, a price would break below here. You know, that makes sense. But if you're following the higher time frame bias, that would overall long term play out a lot better. I think from this chart, man, I'll give it a let's see. I mean, you didn't take a trade, but that deal was great. Yeah, great idea here. I'll give it let's see. You know what? I think this might be a 10. Yeah, I'll give it a 10. It was a perfect trade. Perfect trade. I think the TP though. Actually no, I take that back. I'll give it a 9 because the TP for me in this case, I'll put my TP like around either below the range here or two like right here. You know, because you have some support here. Other than that, I mean this made sense as well. So yeah, sure. I'll give it a 10 actually. I'll just give it to you. 10 out of 10. Great trade. I don't want to be too harsh. Alright. So if you guys looking for more positions now, you guys see how like we have like I marked these levels up here, just resistance here from like way earlier, like way before like this move even happened. It's because these are logical levels where price will reject off of. If on your EMAs, on your fibs, whatever you want to call it, those levels that are marked up are just these levels here. So you know you need like predict the NASA's landing speed with those indicators when you just have a line here, showing that there's a resistance. I think this resistance is off though. I think actually no, it's not. Yeah, these levels here are just marked up from earlier, and you see how price kind of rejected it. Doesn't mean that you sell here. It just means that you have a level of resistance that's going to be formed here, right? So what you want to do now is you want to identify this as your resistance. So you want to draw a resistance going across like that, right? So that's your resistance. So what does the price need to do now? Same concept again. Price now needs to find support. Where's that going to be? Potentially right here. Not 100%. Potentially. So at this level here, not this candle, but the next candle maybe. If we set the close bullish as support, that will indicate that we have a very high chance to continue up again, to follow the bullish trend, right? Because this candle will go down like this, obviously, and the next candle will potentially close bullish as support. Once you get that bullish candle as support, confirming as support, you can now take buys going back up to retest the highs, right? Because this is the top of the range that you had here, and this is the bottom of the range. So if we're closing bullish at the bottom of the range, we're gonna go to the top. What goes down must come up, right? So then, or no, what goes up must come down, or vice versa. And then, yeah, so then you'll anticipate the next candle to continue up to retest the highs, and continuation to more of the upside to follow the bullish trend that we had from the whole entire day and the whole entire week, right? So that's how you make this very simple for yourself. Yeah, it's the same concept that you had like down here from GJ earlier, you know, like price was bullish here. Price came up, found resistance here. Pricing down, found support, closed bullish at support, and then once that support was formed, the price pushed back up to retest the highs. Pretty simple concept. This is the #1 thing you'll see in the markets. #1 setup on any pair, any time frame. This thing will just repeat itself over and over again. It's how trends are created. Because it's very rare for you to just see like on like a monthly time frame, just or even like on like this time frame, like price just push up within one candle and never stop going. It's very rare, right? Price will just make it stops, make its ranges, and then continue to push up. And people would argue and say like, well, yeah, price did that, but I mean, what price did also was when price came up here to follow its trend, price came back down to take out the buyers. The market manipulators came down to take out the buyers, and then came back up in the range. The institutional traders got you there, and then price came up. So that's why you shouldn't be a retail trader, you know. And that's the argument they'll make. But in reality, man, if you really look at it, price never broke the support. This candle here never closed outside the range. This candle was in the range the entire time. Even when it came down here, it closed back in the range. So either way, we wouldn't have gone in this mess anyways, unless you had a FOMO entry somewhere, you know. So I mean, follow the trend. This is what happens. Let's see, where's the next range you have here? I think the next range is gonna be like, oh, the 1 hour closed. Okay, cool. You might have a potential seller play here again. Another one. On a break of this high, right there. Stock's gonna be current candle, but I think in this case, price has a little more range to go down here, or to make support here. I'd rather get buys in once price closes bullish at support than get the seller play here, because this resistance isn't strong enough yet. But then again, the 1 hour is bullish, close bullish, 30 minute close bullish, everything can close bullish except for the 15. So higher time frame at the end of the day will always take over a small time frame. So if you break above this resistance here, we will potentially push up to probably like 140.062 here, around that range. So I mean, if you have the seller play placed here, you have a 13 pip range to go up, 14 pip range, and then stop's going to be around like 11 pip range if this is the current candle low that price is making. So let's see where the low is. What do you think about this potential entry on EJ? Let me adjust my. When I just close bullet bearish, maximum high for stop loss. Sell stop seller plays entry. Oh, nice. Okay. Target. I think this is a perfect trade. Yeah, because you don't really gotta focus on this as much, to be honest with you. You don't gotta focus on this. You can kind of block this out, right? And then your focus here would be like this candle, this bullish candle here. So if the trend from earlier, the overall trend is bearish though, right? Because price is up here, price is bearish. If that's the case on a higher time frame, then since price found resistance right here, I guess you can say price found some minor supports right here and here as well. If this is the bullish candle closing bullish as support, indicating support formed, if the next candle were to continue down bearish and break the low, would be breaking support, and then high chance price will continue down, coming down towards probably this level right there, because now your TP will be focused on this right there. So yeah, high chance for price to break this, it will be breaking support to continue its downtrend from earlier. Yeah, I think this is a 10 out of 10. This is a perfect chart. I'll give it to you. You screenshot this and say Don give you a 10 out of 10 today. 10 out of 10. Oh, you'd add my little signature to it. Alright. There we go. Yeah, today's gonna be a pretty chill day. A lot of volume so far, guys. A lot of volume, man. If you missed the buy from earlier, don't worry, don't stress about it, because you have more buys if price were to break above here. Same concept applies. But yeah, if I think if the price were to come down further, you wouldn't have a 1-to-1 on this trade anymore. So that you can probably delete the buy stops after, because this is the maximum the price can probably go before this trade will be invalid, right? Because the range to go up is about 13, 14 pips. Right now the stop's gonna be around 12 pips. If the price goes down any lower, you're gonna have a negative risk to reward. Therefore, it's gonna be invalid, right? And then you can kind of see this candle coming down here, to retest the support, and now your focus will probably be a different setup, and that will be this setup, the bullish closure as support one, right? Once that closes bullish, you can take buys to go up to retest the highs again, and then eventually you wait for a breakout. You can enter 2 entries here. Your first entry could be right here on the closure of the support here, opening this candle, or the second entry could be on the closure of this candle once price breaks above this resistance, because this is your overall range that you have formed there on GJ, right? So you have potential setups there. You had buy stops? Yeah, not anymore though, because the price kind of came down and break the lows again, so you cannot delete it. We had buy stops earlier though, for 20 pips. Let me know what you think of my GJ data. Waiting for a retest. Okay. What you got? Give me a second. Just okay, so strong resistance here. 2 1-hour bullish trend, previous 4 bullish candles. Okay. 2 1-hour bullish 4 candles, 1-hour bullish trend. Wait, pullback, minor support, buy and retest. Yeah, so okay, so the thing is, are you gonna have a buy limit here? Because that's gonna be a very risky trade. Very risky. Buy limits are very risky because it's kind of just predicting the next top bond pretty much. Like right now, GG's up here, and you're pretty much expecting this, right? But keep in mind, the retest could go down to anywhere. Like this is your previous minor support. So this is a very logical level where price could retest to go up. So that makes sense, right? But it's a very risky trade, because why would you want to have a buy limit here and predict that price will reject here if you can just wait for some type of bullish candle closing as support? You know, for example, if you're expecting the price to retest, price will be bearish coming down, right? So then you can kind of expect this. So why don't you just wait for the price to really close bullish at support, and then take your buys on this candle to go up to retest the highs, and then continuation to the upside, right? Enter on like this candle instead of just predicting the next bottom. It's the same thing as just predicting tops and bottoms, right? But I mean, the idea is great though. It makes perfect sense. Okay, yeah, waiting for my support in a 5-15 minute time frame. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But keep in mind, it's not always gonna be a retest though, right? Because like price kind of already broke. Like the range was being created here already, and I think the best entry here was the buy stops right here for the side replay on this 1 hour here. Stops current candle, and then take buys go up. Is it similar to the entry that we had earlier? Actually, that's the same entry we had earlier on a 1 hour, but I think that was the entry, and then that's a better entry. But yeah, there might not be a retest, but if there is, then yeah, it'll make perfect sense. I'll give this trade setup probably probably 8 out of 10. It's a great idea. So see how like price kind of came down here. It came further down here. So like there's no buys. Obviously there's no sells. This is an area right here, like right here. This is an area where people will have buy limits at a lot, because they see that, oh yeah, price goes up, retest, boom. Another reason is because this is also some type of Fibonacci retracement here. If you were to draw your fib from down here going up to here, people say, oh yeah, this is like your I think this is your 50 or something here. Your 50 or 61 or something. Like, oh yeah, you know, price will push up here, yeah. But it's like in this case, I would preferably right away for a bullish channel closure as support. So something like this. It won't be this candle. In 5 minutes, it will be the next candle, the one after. So the 7:30 candle will be your entry candle if this one closes bullish from 7:15 to 7:30, right? And then you enter at 7:30 right here, and then continue up for the pre-NY session. I personally never used buy or sell stocks before, but is it when price hits the area and you're automatically in trade? Yeah, it's like when, for example, like you place a, let's say for example you place a buy stop right here, right there, and then a price were to come up and break past that, you're automatically in trade. You don't gotta enter anything. Well, you enter your stop loss prior to that, obviously, but other than that, you'll be in a trade automatically, and then your TPU is up there or whatever. It's different from a buy limit though. Buy limits are like when you have, for example, you have like for example right here, let's say price push up here and you're expecting price to retest, right? In this case, you have a buy limit here because you're expecting price to retest to go back up. But it's a very risky tool, I'll say. It's like you're predicting an F-stop bond pretty much, right? It's like you're predicting this to happen, right? Or even like sell limits. Like you go up here, let's say you have a sell limit here. If price were to push up, the moment price taps the area, you're expecting it to reject. Your sell has to be activated. You'll be in sells from here, no matter what price does, right? And you expect it to kind of reject off of to continue back down. That's a sell limit. Gold falling off the planet. Haven't checked gold. Oh. Yeah, this is pretty clean. This is pretty clean. You have a resistance form there. You have support form right here. The moment price kind of broke below that support, I think those are valid sells, but those are entries in this case. Yeah, I think gold has room to continue down here, most likely until, I'll say, probably this around this area. Like I'll look to take profit here if you guys are in it. If anyone got in on gold around this area, I'll look to take profit around like this area because now we're entering like this range here. You're entering this range, right? So this is an area where price will be choppy in. If you want to risk it, then put TP down here and let it run to down there. But I'll look to get at least partials in this area because this is a consolidation area. This is an area where price will spend most of its time in today if it doesn't break it. It'll most likely come down to do something like this. You know. Like this. And then I'll start to close in the range, right? And then this. Boom. And then I'll start to come down again. Right? Continuation down. And then boom. Goes back up, right? And then just be stuck in the range for a bit. And then once that range is formed, you have two options. You could wait for you could then wait for buys above here or sells below here, right? But preferably if you were to take buys, your focus now would be this candle, right? So then, because that's your clean traffic candle, you expect if price were to push up to break above, you can expect price to do this to kind of mirror that candle to continue up to fill the range, right? So that's why you never really miss the move, because you see the sell that just came down here. People say, yeah, I missed the sells, you know, I can never catch it. But technically, if you really wait for the sell to form later in the future, at some point, price will retrace that move, and that's when the range is formed down here. Then you can take buys to go up to kind of retrace that move up, right? And then you can take your buys, right? So you never really miss the move. The move is always gonna be there. Does Jinko correlate? Not really, no, man. It doesn't. It does not. Gold is gold. Dollar, US dollar, gold. GJ is pound yen. It does not correlate in any shape, way, or form. Samurai, don't you know that stuff, man? You gotta know that stuff, Samurai. Like that's like grade one. That's like grade one forex stuff, man. Grade one. Not even kindergarten. Dang, man, don't roast me. I'm not roasting you, man, but if you got that little wrench next to your name on my YouTube page, you gotta know that stuff. If you have a wrench next to your name, you gotta know that stuff before you become a moderator, man. Hey man, he's crying in the rain. You dreaming? Alright guys, look at where, focus on this. Look at where this 15 minute has closed. Look at where this candle has closed. We made a resistance up here. Price then had a potential support to be created down here. But look where the candle closed. The candle closed inside of the range. Therefore, this candle, therefore we're breaking support, therefore this candle has a very high chance to continue down. So you remember that scenario I drew earlier about we wait for a bullish candle closure? That will be moved down to here now. You will look for that to happen probably down here. So once you actually close bullish support, then you can take buys going up, right? And then the range would be bigger this time. The range would be from here until here. The range would be from here until here instead of just here from here, you know? But let's see. But yeah, definitely do not take any buy positions until we actually get some type of closure. It could be anywhere, man. Can I ask why it didn't work? Yeah, of course. Bullish trend after breaking the daily resistance 595 and 2 time frames with respect to the lows and breaking the highs. Can we put a buy stop above the high just formed? Should not taking would have gone lost in the last session. Okay, so I think this trade is perfect. I'm pretty sure price came up at least 10 pips there. You guys know the rule? Well, my rule is, well, what I do is that whenever I get 10 pips, I look to close partials or I look to move stops to break even minimum. Like when I get to around 7-8 pips, I move stops to break even minimum. And if you look left here on GJ, this is what, London session? Price is at, okay, 139, 770, I'll say, okay. Let me go back on my chart here, 770. That's gonna be right here. Wait. Bring resistance. Oh, okay. Yeah, so 770, if you look left here, this is yeah, 760, 770. Like, this is a resistance that I drew. This is my resistance I drew here. At like 139, 748, right? Okay, so your chart looked like this. This is your chart. Your chart was looking like this, right? So I say if you enter on positions here at like around 770, where that resistance I drew earlier was, I would look to maybe move my stops to break even, because that's a very minor resistance level that you had there, right there, right? That's a very minor level. So if I were to enter buys here, what I would have done was enter here, obviously stop's gonna be previous candle, and then TP wherever it was. Once price got up to pretty much this resistance, tap in the area, I'll look to move my stops to break even minimum, because that's a very logical level where price could potentially reject that, right? So you want to take advantage of that level. You can't ignore those levels. But yeah, I think that's it. I think overall trade was fine though. It was a perfect trade. Because price isn't always gonna go your way 100%, right? There's ways that you can manage it though, to make it easier and better for yourself. Gold sells taken. What'd you do here? Oh, nice. You got sells in. Nice. TP smacked. Yeah, very nice trade. It's a very clean trade here. He took sells here, stops first candle, TP down here, very clean trade. Yeah, because I think price came up at least like 10 pips minimum, and then came up there like 13 pips. So yeah, definitely would have closed partials. 100%. Hey guys, in 10 minutes here, if we get a bullish channel closure here, these are your buys go up to retest the highs. Very simple play and setup. But we must close bullish. Because if you look at the 30-minute and 1 hour time frame, the 30-minute and 1 hour never broke the lows yet. Like this candle here can go down to wherever it wants to go. It can go down to here, can go down to here, go down to here, wherever it wants to go. But as long as it doesn't break like the previous candle low, this candle is technically still bullish. And it's still respecting this candle low, right? So this candle here starts to reject here. If you go on like a 15-30 minute time frame, look at how it looks. Right? This is now a bullish candle here. So once you actually get a closure at support, those will be your buys go back up. Because technically, you're expecting the 1 hour and 30 minutes to continue further up as it closes bullish, right? You're expecting the 1 hour to look like this. The wick is going to look like this probably if it were to flip bullish. To continue up towards like 140.058. And then if you go on like a 4 hour time frame, that's clean traffic. Right? Look at the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour timer has clean traffic going up towards this resistance around that area. So it makes perfect sense on like the 1 hour 15 minute time frame in this case. It's all about just using all your tools, man. Using your 30 minute, your 15, your hourly, your 4, your weekly, your daily, everything. You can't just expect to look at the 15 minute all day and expect what the market's going to do for long term or day term. Like you looking at one time frame all day is like you putting yourself just in a little box, you know, and you aren't able to like expand. You're just stuck in that little box. GBP USD 15 minute time frame. For buys or what? 15 minute GU. Let's see. Yeah, so the 1 hour is still bullish here. It bounced off of that support pretty much. 4 hours bullish. Daily is bullish here. So we're expecting more upside here for GU. Probably today until you can say a bit choppy, but yeah, it's really choppy. But if you're taking buys here on a 15 minute time frame, I'll say you're probably gonna be looking at this resistance here as your target. Stops are gonna be probably the previous candle, man. Yeah, I think stops gonna be previous candle because I guess you can say that this is your support form down here, and you have like a very small support form here as well. So if this is your support formed, at support here, you can expect price to kind of push up to retest the highs again, like that. So I think yeah, if you're entering in buys on this candle, if you're looking forward to that, I think you can put your stops at the previous candle because the price were to come down and break that low, it's gonna continue down to this range down here, right? So you don't want to risk more than that. It wouldn't make any sense. How would change the time from a drop down list to all in a line? What you mean? I'm confused by that question. So you just keep kind of awake? Yeah, majority of times. Depends on like the time, the analysis obviously, but yeah, majority of times, yeah. It's either the previous kind of wick or the current kind of. Wait, what's the question that Dap is asking? The different time frames for a chart? Yeah, so it's up here. I mean, you don't have to pay for your trading view for it. I think it's all free. The 15 here, 30-minute here, 1 hour here, 4 hour here. I think you kind of just I highlight them with my orange my star here. I put my stars next to them, and then I kind of have them lined up like that. But you gotta make an account though for trading view. Yeah, perfect. I think a perfect entry here. Hey guys, remember how I said 6:30 you can get a potential entry? I mean 7:30 because this count would need to close and that'll be 7:30. So I think the closure we would need here, perfect closure for us would be like this. So closure like that, you can look for buys go up to retest the highs. That'll be a good trade. And then you can leave a runner until the next target up here at 140.058. Same exact setup we had from earlier. It's a little different. Oh yeah, just put them in line. You gotta highlight them, man. You gotta put the star next to them. Your favorite time frames. I lowered my monitor because it was too high for me. I'm not sure if this is a perfect height though. Little too high still. Hey guys, look what happened in gold here. Mention how you guys can take profit on this area because it might be very choppy, right? Anywhere in this area, partials. And if you guys did not, then you guys would be crying right now. You guys would be like, shit, should I take my profits? Yeah. It's because, like, you know, you have a real logical level here. That was a very logical support level here. Or even like just in general, this whole entire area right here. Very choppy area, right? So you want to take advantage of that. Yeah, different importance to minute 15 closures compared to 30 minutes. No, they're pretty similar. But it just depends on the situation, like the scenario setup. It depends how the structure is formed on each, how it looks on each time frame. Like a 30-minute time frame here, all that is just a wick, right? But on a 15-minute time frame, it's actual candles, right? Because that's how the wick is formed, by those candles. So I'll look at the 15-minute in this case, and I'll wait for some type of body candle closure as support to look for buyers to go up. Because 30-minute would then close bullish as well. So you kind of just mix and match of both. You take bits and bits of each from both time frames. Wow, 30 minutes and a closer. If we can get a closure above here for a 30-minute, actually we're not gonna get that. 6 seconds left. Yeah, we're not gonna get that. Yeah, so like look, we wanted this range here to kind of close somewhat like this. So you have more range to go up here. But look where it kind of closed. It kind of just closed like this. So the range to go up here is literally from here until here. That's not tradable at all. So in this case, your third option, another option you have here is you probably have to wait for some type of closure outside the range. So above it probably. Above the range, you can look for buys to go up. What did gold close though? Gold close bearish here on 30-minute timer. Gold close bearish here with the wick fill. You have a potential wick fill here on gold. You come down and fill the wick. Right, because it's 30-minute candle here. Look where it closed. The difference in this 30-minute candle and these ones is that this one actually closed below the range, whereas these ones kind of came down, rejected, came back up, came down, left the wick, came back up. Right, this one actually closed fully below. So that's a confirmation that you have that we're breaking support. And plus you have a wick fill here, so high chance price will continue down. A wick. They all told me to give more importance to the 30-minute. Yeah, I mean 30 minutes is a higher time frame. 30 minutes will always be a strong confirmation. But then it comes down to a point where it's I think it's all about experience, to be honest, man. Like price action, it's all about just having a lot of experience, and it's not as simple as saying, you know, 15 is higher is a higher time frame, so that's a better confirmation. I'm always ready for the 30-minute time frame. You know, it's not as simple as 1 + 2 = 3 in price. Like you really gotta adapt to like the scenarios around you. Every situation is always going to be different. Like you never see me just look at the 30-minute and then the next day look at the 30-minute again. Like the next day I might look at the hourly, I might look at the 4-hour time frame. You know, so it just really depends on the situation. So it all comes down to experience, I would say. Sure, you make income? Yeah, been full time for a year, man. Like you really gotta adapt, man. Trust me. Speaking about adapt lucky, what's up? But yeah, that's why I don't believe that whatever I do is like a strategy or method. It's not. It's just adapting to the markets. You know, like I'll say a strategy is like fibs. You know, drawing a fib from like here to here and waiting for that confirmation that we're gonna bounce with the 6-1 to go up. Like that's not adapting. That's more of just like you're waiting for something. Waiting for 1 + 2 = 3. You know, you're waiting for a price to go up, go down, retest that, and then you take buys there off the 6-1 to go up, right? And it's always gonna be the same every single time because it's just one indicator telling you the same thing over and over again. Whereas adapting, you know, you have multiple time frames you gotta look at, different candle structures, different structures, you know. It requires a lot more work. So that's why when people ask me, like, you know, how, what do you wait for? Like, what are your steps for confirmation? I can't just answer one. I can't just answer that because it's a very subjective question. There's so many topics that goes with it. How long have I been on YouTube, bro? I've been on YouTube for I think almost a year, man. We opened up the account in March. I mean February or March, and yeah, we're here. Should we get points to the 5-minute time frame or just ignore it? Me personally, I don't really use it. It's just if you look at the 5-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame always be breaking lows and highs. You know, it's very weak. It's a very weak confirmation. Like I hardly look at it unless you go back to like February or March when the virus broke out, right? And markets were moving hundreds and hundreds of pips per candle. So like a 30-minute candle or a 15-minute candle for GJ would be 80 pips. In that case, I'll look at the 5-minute time frame because that's your smallest time frame with the smallest ranges within the candles. But it's a very rare occurrence. Like what you had in March, we probably never have in a while, in a couple of years, anything, in a decade. Like the last time markets were like that were probably when we had the in 2008 we had the what's it called? Yeah, 2008. What's it called again? Chat, help me. No one checking the crisis, yeah. Financial crisis. There we go. The Great Recession. Has YouTube slowed down since now lockdowns and stuff has stopped? No, because when I first started off, I mean, we didn't get like at least like we were like back in March and stuff when it was really bad when everyone was locked down. We got like 8 viewers on the streams, like consistently every day, like 5 to 8 viewers, 10. And then it started to spike up kind of like in May or June, around there. Alright, you get like a 15-minute closure. If you get a closure like this, guys, above the resistance here, that'll be ideal buys, probably. Because then you're anticipating this to happen. Get my water. December is lazy month in the markets, and so yeah, December is lazy months. Is lazy bones. Yeah, a lot of people are lazy bones in December. Cause like the holidays, you know. It's the holidays, so everyone just wants to, you know, chill out and just relax. And then January, this is what they're gonna do. January's gonna come by. And be like, you know what, January, I'm a new person. I'm a whole different person. I'm never gonna. I'm you know, I'm not gonna go back to my bad habits. You know. And it's kind of when they focus up again. Lazy Bones, Carton Arcs. Hey, how'd you know? Carton Arcs. How'd you know? You watched that too? That's crazy. Lazy Bones. Woo woo. Wait. He was like I hope the hype stays. Well, there's no hype. Like I think that is more of just like, because you know what it is? It's the marketers. It's the marketers in FX that create a hype, because during the virus, people were like, you know what? Pay for this, pay for that. You know, you see YouTube ads everywhere. You know, make this in a certain amount of days. And like that's how the hype, I guess you can say. But like trading is not hype though. But trading has been around for years and years and years. Like when people make money, they don't care about the hype. The hype will not change the markets in any way, shape, or form. You know, like I don't really care for the hype at all, because I trade. You know, it's only people that like, you know, like IML for example, they want hype because they need the hype in order for people to recruit, in order for them to recruit people, right? But when you're trading, you don't care about the hype. The markets will move no matter what happens. So that's a great thing about the markets. The markets will just never change. It'll move based off of stuff going around the world, but it'll never move off of just hype. You know, like you never see, you know, GG trending on Twitter and people will be like, and GG will go up. You know, you'll never see that stuff. But unless you're talking about volume, that's different then. Hype is great for like clothes, resell clothes, you know, cards, stuff like that, like shoes. But like when it comes to like stuff like this, doesn't matter. Hype never wins. I rather have long-term consistency. You know what I mean? What's that Drake lyric, guys? When it goes like, who are these people from? Oh yeah. Never mind, I got it. So when 2020 comes, guys, this is what's gonna happen. When 2021 comes, this doesn't happen in January to the market.
I know way too many people here right now that I didn't know last year. Who the fuck are y'all?
Imagine FOREX trading on Twitter. Yeah, like it's you know, it's probably not gonna happen. But the hype for the new people join, then you can teach them guaranteed second chance source of income. Yeah, but then again, like I don't know, like I can make more trading than I do just with that, you know. But no, yeah, 100%. It's a win-win, I guess. If price range resistance, where is your TP, or do you take purchase and leave runners? I have a plan. Like I had a new plan recently. Not really a new plan. I just kind of adjusted something. It was more of like whenever I get like a small range, like let's say a 25 pip range, I'll just take profit at 10 pips, man. That's it. But if I see a potential runner position that goes for at least like 100 pips or like 56 pips, then I'll attempt a runner. Other than that, because like there's no point of leaving a runner. Like for example, let's say you have a range of 15 pips. You close half at 10 pips and you leave a runner for 5 pips. There's no point of that, because the point of runners is so that the runner will make more than your initial position. The small amount that the bigger amount that you close, the small amount that you have remaining should be making more than your initial position. So if that does not happen, then there's no point of leaving a runner. You know what I mean? So that's why whenever I get 10 pips, I close a full entire position, unless I have like a 50-60 pip target for runners. Not gonna name names because I don't know. I don't hate. Hey man, it's the Lamborghini Andes. It's the Vacation Andes. It's the RGB Andes. RGB lights in the background Andes. It's the, you know, the light panel Andes. It's, you know, it's you guys know them. It's the show one cropped profit every once in a few days Andes. It's the never showing the consistently profits every day Andes, you know. Hey, it's all of them. You want to see BTC USD rocket? Yeah, man. From 2016. Drinking here. BTC USD. Yeah. I think. Yep. It's gonna be making new highs, pretty soon. Oh yeah. You had a setter replay here on BTC USD weekly, by the way, guys. You had a setter replay here, right here. It's also been current candle. TP up here around that resistance. That was a clean trade. Not bad. Oh, what could we get? Okay, 15 closed bearish. Okay, nah, 15 closed bearish at resistance here. 30 minutes still open. Okay, 1 hour closes within 13. I mean, within 32 minutes. Yeah. So if the 1 hour candle actually closes above this resistance here, you can get buys in, or 30 minute. I'll say above this resistance, because then your focus will be this right here. This is your bread and butter. That range. Drag it all the way across, because this is one clean traffic candle, right? So you're expecting the same thing to happen on the other side if you were to actually break above the range here. So if you get a closure here, it's a very good idea for buys. Very good idea. This would be perfect. With the NY session open as well, this is perfect. How big is this range here? Yeah, about yeah, 10 pip range. Yeah, easy clap. What's your method to take profits? Like how much percent you leave into? Yeah, so I usually leave a 50%, man. I'll close 50% and I'll leave the 50% running. Sometimes I close 60%, but it depends on the situation. Today was much better than yesterday. Yesterday was just so boring to watch, so rangy. It was bad. Not great at all. Looks like this wick's getting filled here on gold. This wick on gold is getting filled. Adapt lucky Astro. Yeah, man, no. I had to take these off. These were once on my headset, like that, but I took it off. I can't rep Astro, man. How many pips did GG go today? GG went up about 34 pips. I mean, that's not bad. You know, I think London session was really rangy though. London session was not the session. Today was a New York session. Took over. And watch what happens when the NY session opens up in 10 minutes. You're gonna see a big push. Or a lot of volume coming to markets, at least. I'm anticipating more upside due to the fact that we're bullish prior to that, but let's see what happens. I was gonna push up here, I think. I was gonna push up here towards this resistance here. I think stops here were like around 7 pips. And push up to this resistance here. Because now it's breaking 1 above this high, and its 2 is breaking above this high right here. Kind of breaking out this range here. So it has a high chance to continue up towards this range at 140.058 here. When you move stops break even, whenever I feel like the time is right. So usually when I'm nearing my TP, let's say I have a 10 pip target, when I'm getting like 7-8 pips, I move stops break even. Or 2, once price taps a very minor support level or resistance level, I see that price may reject that. I take advantage of those levels. Seven minutes. I kind of want this third minute kind of pull down a little bit though. I'd rather enter on the third minute here, like this, you know. Closure like that would be perfect for entries like this to go up. Perfect, perfect, perfect. TP up here, entries here, stops previous candle. I think in this case, we're gonna roughly have around like a 30 pip stop. A 13 pip target. Yeah. You have a lot of volume coming in here. Took a panic entry on GPUSD. Panic entry, man. That's not a good entry. The moment you say panic entry, that's not a good entry, man. Where's the panic entry though? Let me see. You got a resistance right here on GU. That's a strong resistance formed, and then your next target here is looking like it's gonna be, let's see. Next resistance is going to be around. This is very tough because, oh no, back here, sorry. Your next resistance is right here. So the range to go up here. I mean, yeah, tap price is a resistance here. Yeah, this is a very risky area because this is a price is already at resistance. If you really scroll back, price is already at resistance. Unless you're looking at it from a daily perspective or something, then that's different. Cause look how far you gotta scroll back here, damn. maybe until, if you're looking at a daily perspective, then maybe until like 13552 areas you can look at. But I think the range to go up there isn't that great. You have about a 16 pip range to go left for that resistance. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not as clean, man. I'll give that trade about a 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Yeah, close right here would be perfect, man. Perfect. Perfecto. Five minutes, guys. I'm thinking of hold on, let me, why should I do in fuck. October. $11K October. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, October was the first month that I really had to adapt to my small lot sizes, making my smaller account. So I was popping like 3s and 2s and 4s and 5s, but then in November I that was a better month for quarter 4. And yeah, December, I mean, didn't make much, but I called it a month. What's your biggest month? Probably either March or June. June was a good month for me. How much? Enough to pay a lot of taxes, man. Enough for a CRA to say, you know what? Give me that. Yeah, give me half of that. Or even more than half. Yeah, I'm probably gonna continue doing these every day, for the rest of the next year, like January throughout December next year again. I'm probably gonna do the same thing. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it look simpler. Just have like one story highlight thing instead of having all of these, you know. But then again, people want to see my different months, so I don't know. Like, what's the max I can do for stories here? Does anyone know? You think I'll have like hundreds of these, you know, in December, from January to December next year? Don, what's your account size looking like for quarter one next year? I haven't decided, man, but probably gonna be like, I think I'm just gonna play with for quarter one, just gonna start with 50. Like probably just 50, and then I'll just kind of work it up, I guess, for the whole year. Say 1% risk? Yeah, like 1 to 3% risk, yeah. Let's see. I'm not confirmed on that yet. Like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. But it's gonna be like around there. $50K, yeah. What is... Yeah. So like, yeah, 3% of 50 is gonna be like 1.5 per trade. Yeah, so like, oh shit, 30 minute close above here. Wow, nice. $140s or $59. Yeah, so like thing is like even when I did have a 50K account before, like, when I was saying I was risking 3%, it was actually less than 3%. It was like 1 or 2 probably because I had like an 8.0 lot, right? So like technically I was risking like technically 1.5%, 1.5%. Adapt lucky. How long did it take you to get 50 and how you do it? Well, I woke up one day just praying and hoping to God that I'll wake up and it'll just be there in front of my bed. And then one day I got it. I woke up and it was right next to me, man. I woke up and it was just right there in my hands, you know. He just came down, he gave me it, and boom, here, do whatever you want with it. And these questions are... I check every morning? Yeah. Yeah, I check every morning, man. Every morning, make sure you check the right next to your nightstand. Check if you get some stuff, you know, some money there. You guys, this third main counter here has closed bullish above this resistance, followed by a 1 hour closing bullish above the resistance as well. So therefore, this now right here becomes your support now, right? That becomes your support. So I'll say as long as price respects like this 30 minute here or this 30 minute, I'll say it should be able to push up towards the resistance. The range to go up here is about 12, 13, 12 pip range. And then in this case, it should be able to respect this low if it wants to drive up. I'll say once it flips bullish, should be good. I'm so pissed that I sleep in past 20 pips G buys. Hey man, you gotta wake up at the same time every day. Yeah, you know, you can't be mad if you didn't plan out the trade, you know? Like, you planning out a trade is like you, like, having a plan prior to the day that you're gonna wake up at this time, trade from this time to this time. But if you're sleeping in, you can't be mad because that was, your plan wasn't to trade at that time, right? Like, you can't be mad at things that weren't planned. So, you know, it's all good. You catch again. Just plan out a different day. Plan out tomorrow and wake up during a specific time tomorrow. Is today a Wednesday? Yeah, right? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Damn. Pretty quick. USD CAD. USD CAD 30-minute here. Breakout from range. Breakout from a major level. Nice. I think this is a pretty good trade. I think your stop trade did not make sense though at all. Your stop loss does not make sense here. But other than that, I think the idea of the trade here has been perfect. Because you pretty much identify this as your support here, right? And then this is your resistance. This is like your mini range if you really zoom in here. And then once you enter the buy, pretty much once price broke out of the range here towards this resistance. I think this is a very good position. I think stops here could have been moved up a little bit though. There's no point of you risking this, right? Because if you look at it, if price were to come down and break this candle, it would have had a very high chance to continue down towards the support anyways. So there's no point of risking this for no reason. This is a waste of pips, you know. So I'll give this chart, this trade here, I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10. Due to the fact that your stop loss was just, it just didn't make sense. But other than that, it was a great trade. Perfect trade. And then maybe once price gets to around this resistance here, you can look to move your stops to break even. Because that's a very decent resistance you have there. Great chart, man. Yep, they're kind of flipping here, guys. Just flipping. Once this kind of flips, guys, you're gonna see, you guys can see continuation to the upside there. Very high chance. You can now consider this like your liquidity wick, your low being created, because this low did not break this low for price to drive up here, right? That's just your low being created now. With the New York session volume coming in at 8 a.m. with their closure above this resistance on a 1 hour, 30 minute, and the 15 minute, very high chance we have a continuation to the upside here. Position when it flips will probably look something like this. Be something like this probably. Very similar to this. And you'll look to, you know, stops gonna be first candle low or current candle low, and then TP's gonna be around roughly around that area, and then entry's gonna be around this area once it actually flips. I don't know why, but I always think of hot dogs in summertime with ketchup and mustard and EMAs. Oh, this? Oh, these EMAs? The ketchup and the mustard EMA you have here? Yeah. Ooh, pushing up here, guys. We're pushing up here. If you can break like this high, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty neat if you break this high here. Clean move to the upside here. Because if you break that high, you're looking left here. Because the only thing I worry about is this right now. Like, if anything, it's the only thing I worry about. This area right here. Above this wick, it should be clean. Above this wick, it should be clean. So if you break above this wick, look left here. It's gonna be a one beautiful candle just going up. It's so tempting to enter position, but you know, I'm taking the rest of December off, so I can't really enter any positions. Yeah, sometimes you gotta sit back and just watch, you know. I'm not sure if I gave you guys a tip yet, but yesterday I mentioned it. Like, someone asked like if I have a new account being created every month, and yeah, I do. And the reason to that was so I have kind of like a fresh start to every month. Like, I end my months off profitable, right? But the thing is that whenever you end off your month off profitable, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna try to replicate that past month. For example, you made, you know, let's say for example you made 20K this month. Next month you want to make the same because you see that 20K in your balance the whole entire month, the next month. So you kind of want to replicate that, right? But if you have a fresh start, you know what to expect. You know, you can expect a 10K, you can expect a 100K, whatever it is. So you're not gonna really force any subs or any positions. So that's why I kind of have new accounts every month, or I look to start up a new account. I made 20K in a month, man. I think you gotta check out these right here, man. November, I think in November I made 30 or 40. Just every single day. These are results from every single day of the month here. Yeah, so I think same account for the whole entire month here. This is November. I think it was, what was this? Go to the first of the month. First of the month. Come on. Scroll down. Yeah, 27. That was November. Yeah, you got GG pushing up here. Ooh, ooh. There it is. Oof. I think, guys, you can look to move your stops to break even. Lambo times 2. Nah, man, that's a waste of money. I think you can move your stops to break even, guys. So probably move stops to break even, and then let the runner go, let the trade go risk free until TP. I think it's a good area to move your stops to break even because we are tapping a very well, about to have a very decent resistance here, and you're like roughly like I think 7 pips in profit here. So very good idea to move your stops to break even, and is that run risk free. Can we get a TP, guys? Can we get a TP? Can we get a TP in the chat? Hey, there it is. TP in the chat, guys. If you guys took a trade, you guys. Hold on. No, I'm gonna record this. So if you guys tap TP in the trade here, spam TP in the chat right now. Spam a TP, spam a 1, spam a win, spam a W, whatever it is. But 2 trades given out today's streams. The buys earlier for 20 pips, and then these buys as well here for around 11 pips. Congrats. It's kind of hard to sit around and watch the trade play out, but hey. We don't just give like signals. We give actual breakdowns, actual setups, of the trades, and this trade was broken down from way earlier, right? I mentioned it way earlier with the New York session volume coming up. I wait for the candle flip here. This candle close above bullish. It's easy to go up here. Price is nowhere to go but just up towards this resistance. Very, very simple trade setup here. We have the 058 and not 200. Because you have a very minor resistance right here. I can see why 200 would be a thing, but I think once you break above there 140.058, then that's when you look towards like 200 levels. I think this is a decent resistance you have here, and that's why price kind of just started to reject it a little bit with that resistance. If you guys took a trade here, leave a like on the stream, subscribe if you guys haven't yet, share a channel. The link is in the pinned message. Very simple trade. That's 2 trades to them. Given. Wait, what time is it given at? You guys know? 8 a.m. right? It was this candle? Yeah, 8 a.m. candle. It was a long trade. That was a 17-minute trade, but yeah, about 8 a.m. So like now you guys look at next levels here. I think the next level you probably have is gonna be around like this resistance where X Tetras mentioned earlier, this range here. But I think I'll worry about this resistance first being broken. Do you trade key levels? Is it smart to do? I trade very logical levels. Like I look at logical support resistance levels and I look to see where price will most likely reject that and most likely price struggle at to take profit at. So I'm only trading from level to level. Like I'm not really a swing trader. I sometimes turn my scalps to swings, but majority of times it's mostly just trading from a range to another range. Like this trade here, which is based off of this range to this minor range here, right? Because I knew that if I were to put my TP up here, right? Because this trade could have went 2 ways here. You could have entered here, stops current candle, and put TP up here. right? But then you have to take a chance that price has a high chance to reject off of this resistance here. I know price is still bullish here. It still has a very high chance to continue up here, but during this time on this candle here, we're only expecting this resistance to get tapped there, right? So that's why I put my TP in this case, right here. So it's just this depends. So for those that missed the first trade at 6:40 a.m. Eastern, I said, just wait a little bit, wait for a range to be formed, wait for resistance to be broken. Once that gets broken, you can then enter buys. And when we had this formed here, that was your buys. Very clean trade. But if you did anything in between there, you would have got a bit messed up, right? This is my second trade of the week. Now I'm blue for the week. Hopefully my third blue week in a row. Hey man, hope so. Yo, what's going on, man? Can you show us the 640 trade? If you go back to 640, you'll see it. But it was like right here. It was based off the 1 hour time frame here. The setup replay that you had here. This buy from here and towards this resistance up here. Stops for the current candle. About 24 pips, 25 pips in that range. Go on, just go back to 640, man. There's a timestamp at the bottom of my screen here. It's 8:21 right now. Go back to 640. You'll see the trade setup being explained. I'll post a video of it later on in a day, as well. So you can watch it later. Well, this is how USD CAD trade looks now. Breakout from range, breakout from a major level. Yep. Remember how I said you should take advantage of this resistance here, because that's a very logical level where price may reject that, and I'll say move stops break even once price taps the area, right? So if you didn't do that, I mean, you might be in drawdown here, and price may come back in the range here. So I think that was a very good idea to really move stops to break even as price tapped that very minor level here. I know the overall range for you is right here. This is your target, but you gotta take advantage of these levels, man. You're getting used to doing that. Nice. I'm bounced now. Take care, bro. Thanks for the answers. Yeah, no worries, man. Have a great day, man. Have a great day. Don't overtrade today. Guys, man, what a beautiful day today. Yesterday was pretty nasty, pretty ugly, but today it was a bit better. Gold came down here as well. Wow. Right? In this kind of here, I broke it down earlier. I said how we got a wick fill here. Price came out for the wick and came down towards the target level here. I think price action is just playing out pretty well today. This is a very simple market today. Was last night first trade for the day, won my second trade, but was able to manage risk. So blue for the day. Hey man, that's a good end. That's why you manage risk, because your win is now big. and the loss is pretty small because you managed a loss, right? But if you didn't manage a loss, you would have been a break even, or you would have been small win or small loss. Who knows, right? Any charts? Any charts? Any charts? Hey guys, we have news in 6 minutes here. We have USD news in 6 minutes here. So let's see how the markets react there. Retail sales. 8:30. Yo, did you catch gold? No, but we kind of broke it down. I'm not trading gold till January, if you didn't know. But yeah, I think a lot of people caught it though. I think a lot of people caught gold sells. Very clean. Now, if GJ wants to continue up, it will now have to break above this resistance here, above 140.054, right? Because now you have a support formed right here, and you have a resistance formed right here. That's your range. We're kind of stuck in that range right now. So if we were to get like an actual breakout to the downside and break below that support, then I believe high chance we have to come back in the range. This range here. This range here is about let's see. You have like a 17 pip range here, so it's not bad, right? But I preferably rather take buys and sells. So that's how we did all day today. We took buys all day today, right? Really hurt my feelings. Let's see. Let's see what happened to you, man. Had self stops. Hold position as we passed previous 15-minute high and 30-minute lip bullish. Probability wasn't my favorite today, but I would take the same setup over and over again. I stuck to my bias with sells, which is one good take away. Had 1 hour, 30-minute, both closing below resistance. 125.969. We were also breaking the lows of the 1 hour, 30-minute as it entered. It was also a starter play on a 15-minute timer. I think this is a very good position. I just think your stop loss was unnecessary. Actually, no, sorry. Yeah, or I think you could have managed it a bit better. Because your OG stop loss was up here, right? Because that's the previous kind of low. That's I mean the high, that's a wick, right? But I think with the moment this kind of here closed bullish to 15, I think you could have looked to close either 50% of the positions or full of the positions. Because this one closed pretty much made a support here and we closed bullish. Therefore, we had a high chance to continue up to follow the bullish trend, right? But yeah, I think that's the only thing you could have done. But yeah, I think you could have managed it. I think a bit better. I think that's the only thing you could have done better here in this situation. But it was a good trade overall. Good trade. So I'll give it a good 7 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if you were able to manage it better. And management is key. that they just ended my 9-day win streak. Wow, 9-day win streak. That's good, man. I mean, sometimes it happens, you know, and it's good when it happens because it kind of humbles you down a little bit. Like, I remember when I was on like a 2 to 3 week, like literally like a month winning streak, and a loss had to humble me down. I got to the point where I was like, you know what, this shit, you know, this stuff is too easy, this stuff is too simple, and the loss was necessary. How long do you think it takes to learn how to trade well? I think it takes as long as you think it takes, man. I think the proper answer to that, the proper question should be how long it takes to become profitable. And the answer is yeah, it depends on you, man. It depends on you and your situation, man, because everyone's different. Everyone has their own learning curve, you know. Like for example, this could be my learning curve. And this could be your learning curve, right? You might have some bumps in the way that I won't have, you know. Like for example, like I had a bump over leveraging or risking, and then boom, started to push up after I got over this hump, right? But your bump could just be different. Your bump could be something else. Your bump could be like, I don't know, something like this maybe. Yeah, so it's all different, man. Like I think you have to figure out what the issues you have in your trading, and not compare them to anyone else. Like focus on you and yourself. Like because the thing is, like, people ask like, yo, how long did you become profitable, because they want to know how long it took me to become profitable so they can replicate that, right? But just because I said it took me 2 years to become profitable doesn't mean that it'll take you 2 years as well. It could take you less than 2 years. It could take you longer than 2 years. Who knows? But there's some things you gotta get over that I didn't have to get over, or vice versa, right? Yeah. Just figure out what you're doing wrong, man. That's it. I think your life really, like your experience in life will kinda go in with that as well. Because you might have experience with, or you might have more experience with managing money, whereas a younger person like me would not have much experience of managing money at a young age, right? So when it comes to like risk management, you might be better at that than me. But yeah, just continue to do what works for you every day, and eventually one day it will click. Best answer I can give you. Being consistent is one of them, though. Yeah, being consistent is one of them, man. Trading the same time every day, the same pair every day, looking at the same chart every day, you know, doing the same thing every single day. Easy to success. You think Apple would be as big as a company they are now if they didn't release a new product every year? Probably not. Right? If they still had the iPhone 6 out, and that was the last phone that they ever had, which was like 8 years ago, probably not be the same company it is today. Or even the iPhone 4 back then, right? Like, there's so many things that they came up with throughout the years, though. And they're consistent with it. They host the same events at the same time every year. You know, the Q3 event, the Q4 event, you know, or Q1 and Q3 event. Sorry. A new iPad every year, the new MacBook every year, you know. That's how to get their sales, being consistent. What's your song playlist? Man, I don't know, man. You like this song? I hate these songs, man. I keep telling myself I gotta change it, but I don't know what to change it to. Oh, we had retail sales. Wow, I didn't even know this. What happened here? Retail sales. They're expecting bad numbers. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're expecting bad numbers here. Numbers came out bad. So use 30 came down here. Yeah, use 30 came down here on the opening. Really moved though. Was not expecting much to move, to be honest, but it's gonna be a while, guys, before we get these things to move again, like these news events here. The reason why they're not moving because all the volume that's coming in for those news events are going towards the Brexit, the vaccines. So there's no like volume left in the markets for price to really move like that anymore. Holiday, have a good one, bro. Yeah, man. Take it easy, man. Take it easy. Have a great one. I'll be on for another 30 minutes or so. What weight do you give to the news? Do you trade even if there will be an important one soon? Were you asking about like this stuff? Yeah, so like for this stuff, for example, like right now we're trading GJ. Like these things here, the USD news will not really affect GJ. It will affect the volume. So that's why you can't see GJ come down here with the news, right? But that's just the volume that's pushing GJ. It's not the actual news because USD dollar has nothing to do with the pound or the yen at all, right? So yeah. I just kind of take advantage of the volume that comes in with the news. And that's for planned news though. For unexpected news, like the vaccine news we had this week, the Brexit news, like stuff like that, you can't really plan those things. They come unexpectedly. Hey, did anyone see Apple's new AirPod Max? Apple's AirPod Pros Max. The headset looks kind of cozy. Android all the way. Yeah. I'm not really an Android guy, man. I'm more of like a Apple guy, but just for the ecosystem that they have built for consumers. Rip off, yeah. I'll agree. I agree with that, man. It's just I don't know. I think aren't there like Sony's out there that are way better? The XR4, what's it called? The Sony XM4. Like, I think those are really good. They're pretty much the same thing. But the thing about the Apple one is that the Apple users, like, the Apple users will want the Apple ones, and they'll pay for it because they like the ecosystem, right? The way the headset works with the phone, the way it connects, you know, the way that you turn the phone up, and it shows like connect the right way. You can pair it through the settings. You know, it's just the way the ecosystem they built around it. That's why people pay for it. Yeah, man, the AirPod Pros. Yeah, it's 800 Canadian Canadian dollars. Successful day today, guys. Successful day. Yes, you can trade today. Yes, and go purchase yourself AirPod Max Pros. I think the third pips today. If you guys had third pips today about I think let's see. I think a three lot position with third pips. I think that's yeah, you have enough to buy AirPod Pros. 369. Yeah, you have enough. US Canadian. It's the same price as a PS5, same price as a, you know, as an actual phone, as an actual laptop. It's pretty crazy. Is BTC making new highs right now? Yep, there it is. New highs on Bitcoin. Congrats. If you guys are looking for positions right now on Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin right now is better for those that have long-term positions. You know, they can continue to hold. But if you got positions like literally just like today or yesterday or something like that, then it's very tough because you don't know where your TP is gonna be unless you're holding for long term. But then again, it's like where's your stops? You know, like I think long term will make perfect sense, but I think short term here, because you don't know where it's gonna go yet. There's no history back here telling us where it's gonna go. So unless you're a long term holder, it's kind of tough. Yep, 2020, Bitcoin hit 20K again. Crazy. It's come like a designer product. I think it's a status product, man. Same thing. Like same thing as designer. Yeah, I think it's kind of like you gotta pay to have a status. You know, people see you have AirPods. Oh yeah, you know, he has AirPods. He's rich. This and that. You know. People give you that respect, I guess, that you want, attention that you want. Hello? Hey, what's going on, man? I have the AirPod Pros and love the noise cancellation, but yeah, the AirPod Pros are amazing, man. I have them as well. I had them since like last year. I think it's one of the best products I have from Apple. My favorite. Noise cancellation is amazing. Okay, cool. GG here, 15-minute time frame. I think this is your resistance form now, guys. Your resistance form here. And if you were to break above here, you have a high chance to continue up here until probably this resistance up here. Very high chance, right? And then you can kind of leave a runner until potentially this resistance up here. But I think I'll preferably wait for just this range to kind of break out. I think this is just much cleaner. This entire range to break out. I mean, 30 minutes, if the 15 minutes time frame here, you see how you have it kind of candles breaking out here and coming back in range? If you look at the 30-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame never really broke out yet. So if you get a 30-minute closer in 13 minutes, closing bullish above the range here, you can anticipate buys to go up towards this resistance up here at 140-200. Like something similar to this. I think that'll be a very good idea. Very clean idea. Because look at the 30-minute time frame. If I were to delete all my tools here, 30-minute time frame, create a resistance here, and then create a support here. It's just in the range. And so until we actually get a breakout, once we get the breakout, that'll be a strong confirmation that we're breaking out and we'll get a continuation. But that's in 13 minutes. That's the 9 AM candle. If you're looking for another position today. Not so bad of a day though. GG buys if it closed above the resistance. Yeah, I'll say those would be very clean buys. Those would be bad buys if you're looking for another position. If I was trading today, I'll be done. To be honest, if I actually took positions today, I'll be done because I would have caught the 2 trades earlier. But if you're looking for a third trade, then yeah, this would be a clean idea. A closure above this resistance right here will take you to either this resistance or this. You can look to move your stocks to break even once price taps this level, and then just let the rest run risk free until like 140, 200. Right? But be very cautious about 140, 050. Very important level. The range to go up to there is going to be a 10-pip range, and then the rest is going to be like a 24, 25-pip range.
Simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound impossible to obtain in a monaural recorder.
I think the daily time frame, guys, also tap the resistance as well. The daily time frame, the analysis I had from earlier in the day at 6:30, we kind of perfectly matched up with that analysis. Daily came up, weekly came up towards that resistance. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised though if we find if we start to reject here a little bit though, and then the day closes like bearish. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at all, because one, we're at resistance, and two, the daily candle closed with no top wick here. Therefore, that's when they have really range to go up, right? So a high chance this candle could still come back down, close bearish here, or even doji, which will lead to a weird day tomorrow. But let's see. It's a perfect example though of just sticking to your original bias, you know. Our bias was bullish earlier throughout the day, and we stuck to that bias and just took bias today. Why does not having a top wick leave a chance for price to go bullish? Or bearish? Yeah, so it just means that there's no range to go up, you know. So here, so when you have like a candle going up like this, bullish, and it closes like this, it has no range to go up, right? So the reason for that is because a wick is a range. Right, so this for example, let's say you have a candle like this, leaves a wick. This is a wick candle. This right here is a no wick candle. See the difference, right? The wick here is a range though, because let's say for example, this is your 1 hour time frame here. So within a 1 hour time frame, you have about 4 15-minute candles, right? So 1, 2, or no, sorry, 1, 2. And 3, right? And then you have the 4th candle right closing bearish to create that wick, right? Like this. So this is how this 1 hour candle will look right here on the 15-minute time frame. So if you really look at this, if you really get your lines up now and match them. This is your low, this is your high, this is your overall range, or even no, sorry, this right here. Right, because look, price created resistance up here on a 15-minute time frame, and price created support here at the bottom of the wick, right? Because this bearish candle. So this now becomes your range. This area right here becomes your range. So if this is your range, if prior to this move we had bullish price, if this is the range that we created here, high chance we will continue up, based off the fact that the higher time frame, the 1 hour in this case, closed bullish. So the 1 hour time frame will then continue up like this, bullish, right? Like this. This we're expecting. For example, on a 15-minute time frame, what will happen is what our price is doing here is finding support right here to push back up to retest the high, like that. So that's why whenever you have a range, or whenever you have a wick, price fills that wick. And on a smaller time frame, what's happening is price is just filling that range. So that's why this wick here is a range. So now if you go to a candle with no top wick, that doesn't happen. None of that shows up, right? Because you have no top wick here. So it looks like this. You had no range to go up. It's like saying price is at resistance, right? If that makes sense. So that's why whenever you have a no wick candle, it doesn't always 100% mean that price will reject or price wouldn't go up. It just means that price has a very high chance, I'll say a 50-50 chance that it could go up or down. So whenever you have a 50-50 chance, would you enter a trade? Probably not, right? It's not a high probability trade. So you want to enter like probably those 80% trades, those 9% trades that you take, and not the 50% trades. So that's why I usually stay out of positions whenever like a 30-minute, for example, closes no top wick. For example, if this 30-minute candle here closes no top wick, I would not enter. I'll probably stay out. So it has no range to go up for our next candle. Good breakdown, thanks, makes perfect sense. No worries, man. Clip it, do whatever you guys want with it. Screen record, save it, write down, draw it out. Write down, memorize it, take a picture. Yeah, guys. Like the teacher says in school, you know, right? Make sure you guys write things down, you know. Me personally, man, whenever a teacher told me to write things down, I want like I'll be better off like I wouldn't really memorize things by just reading something off the rip. Like I really have to read it multiple times and just kind of figure out a way to put it into my head. You know, I'm more of a visual learner than just like a. When it came to trading, since I wasn't really like I was a more visual learner, I had to watch videos for me to learn. Like I couldn't learn off of just reading books and trading or reading like PDFs and stuff. Like I really had to just learn from more visual, like, from videos and you know audios. That's just me though. Do you use the magic keys in Control FX? No, I do not. I do have a tool though, right here. I just don't use it anymore. It's a great tool. I just you know. Like, you know, no free promo, no free promo or anything, but hey. One minute left, guys, for this candle close. If we can close like this, that'd be cool. Like that, right? That'd be perfect. But prices might fill the entire range. So therefore, you probably have to wait for an actual breakout of the next range. So closure above 140.058 within the 9 a.m. candle. So 9:15, 9:30, 9:45. Look for those candles to close bullish above the range here to take more positions going up. might affect gold in US 30. Probably will. If some structure going on again, yeah, probably will. It would definitely affect the economy again, but not as much as the first time it did. Like, when was the last one that came out with stimulus checks? Like, when was that? Back in May? Was it May or was it June? Something like that? When was it? I forgot when. But it was very volatile. Yeah, March. Yeah, so it was very volatile back then. Yeah. It'll probably affect the dollar again, but not as much as it did the first time in March. Because the economy kind of adapted to it already. You know, already made that push down on US 30. So like if it happens again, then I mean, I guess like a slight adjustment in the markets, but nothing too crazy. My bias was bearish for EJ. Looking at the day time frame, the past 2 4-hour have now closed bullish. Do you think that's enough confirmation to switch bias for a day? EJ, let me check. Your GPY? So you were bearish off the fact that the weekly was... Wait, what? Was there a gap up on a weekly? There was, right? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say this looks weird because this kind of up here. Weekly's currently bearish. Daily's in this nasty range. Yeah, daily's at support here. I mean, high chance, yeah, 4-hour time frame here. Since the fact that I closed bullish at support, I mean, high chance we'll continue up here. Because look at the EJ here. EJ's in this daily range here. So if we're at the bottom of the range here, we are showing bullish momentum on like a 4-hour time frame on a smaller time frame here. High chance that will lead us to the top of the range towards this this resistance up here. You can kind of expect this to get filled, right? This entire range to get filled here at like 126,600. So drop down to like a 4-hour 30-minute time frame, or even a 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame is actually closing bullish. So high chance that we're closing bullish on support. High chance this candle here will continue up towards this area right here, 126,500, to kind of fill this clean traffic candle. So I'll probably wait for some type of resistance to be broken on a smaller time frame to enter buys. Like maybe this 30-minute resistance here. Above here would be your buys probably. Right, and you're gonna look for buys until probably like up here, around this resistance probably, or even like to be safe, even like right here. I'll say, you gotta worry about that level, right? If you're looking for buys and you're switching biases, I think I'm aiming for a small position, like maybe here until here, like about a 30-minute range. Oh, that's all I'm gonna look for probably. Not too much up here, just because the fact that it's kind of going against the bias, but you're taking a chance at it. Two-month lockdown and giving each citizen 20K to stay. You know how much the economy is going to shit if they give every person in the US 20K to stay home? That economy is gone. There's no reviving there, man. That'll take another like thousands and thousands of years to get revived. Yeah, man. That's that's crazy. 3 trillion. Yeah, but like we didn't give it to every citizen. There was like not every citizen in America got their checks. It was like majority of the population. No, is that starting to go to 15 minute? Yes, it is, but it's a very risky one due to the fact that gold is bearish right now. Whoa, higher time frame is bullish, day is bullish, but 4 hours is bearish here. Like 1 hour is bearish here. I mean, yeah, you have to actually. It's not bad because you'll be looking for targets around like this area at like 1:1857 or even maybe like 1861 here. Right, but I'll be very worried about this level right here at 1857 because the price kind of came down here, create a support, create a resistance. This is a range, right? So since we're breaking out of the range here, we're breaking this high chance we're going to continue up here towards this resistance. I'll be very worried about this level. Right, 1857. Can I have it on 30 minutes as well? Start replay. Right there. Gold, yeah. You can expect it to tap this area right here. Like, it should be able to push that to that resistance there. Because you're looking at this right here. Like right here on gold here, we're breaking this resistance. You're looking at this one candle here. That's your focus right here, right? Once you break above like 1857, 1858, 1858, 500, then you can maybe worry about like the next resistance, which is up here at 1860, right? But I think this range is enough for buys. It's well enough. I think this range here is about a 40 pip range, so or 30 pip range. That's all you need. Like it's a little counter trend, but it's a very short term counter trend. You know, it's not like you try and call buys until like up here or up here, you know. It's like a very short term. Like it's from a range to a certain range. Then you have GG pushing up here as well. Very clean. Oh man, I need some more tea or coffee. Damn, I woke up too early today. But guys, I think there's gonna be a lot of entries today, like a lot more. Like you're gonna have a lot of opportunities to enter the market today, and I think the best thing you can do is just call it a day if you ever enter your trades. Like don't even look at the charts. I know people say whenever you feel like entering more positions and you don't want to overtrade, just trade on your demo account, right? But it's like you're kind of just still trading mentally, so it's not really a good build. Like some days, like today we had, like some days you might have very early entries and some days you might have very late entries. Like today we had very early entries. We had an entry at 6:40 and you had another entry at 8 a.m. Some days you will probably have to wait 2 hours for a setup. So it really depends. Like some said earlier that they said how they kind of missed an entry because they woke up late. Like it's just like you really gotta show up every day at the same time because you never know what to expect. You know, you can expect Vaughn coming in early. Some days you can expect Vaughn coming in late, but you gotta show up every day because you gotta be consistent. Regardless if there's even a move or not. You know, like some days you might not even get a move, to be honest, right? And then those days are days when the days that will test your discipline the most. I'm gonna call it a day, guys. Yeah, do you like Nutella biscuits, son? Nutella biscuits. Never had those. Where are those? What are Nutella biscuits? What are these? Is this a Canadian thing? This is not in Canada. It's like a French thing, no? What is this? Looks kind of good though. Looks like, is it chewy? You know what I need, guys? Hold on. That's what I need. You just reminded me that I need some of this. Soft chocolate chip cookies. Are these soft or what? That was good, man. Italy? The Italian thing? Looks Italian. That's good. I'm gonna make a sausage and egg biscuit after the stream. Why does it always come back to food? Every stream. It's like the beginning is just all like trading, and then like near the end it's always food. What's good, man? Are you gonna make it though, or are you gonna buy it? Humans love food. What? Is it Nutella in America? Man. Wasn't that where it came from? There's Nutella in America and Canada, but there's no biscuits. Nutella biscuits. I haven't seen this anywhere, man. I'd love to try it though. Ooh, that ice cream, guys. This is diabetes, man. Jeez, look at this. Oh man. Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch some videos, guys. End of the stream, you know, just chilling. That's what we're gonna do.
Whoop whoop, skilly whoop whoop. Cart narcs here, cart narcs. Actually, that's not where the cart goes. Yeah, cart corral's right over there. Sir? Sir, you didn't take your cart back where it belongs. Hello, sir, I'm with the cart narcs.
What?
You left your cart out.
Why you don't fucking business?
No, it is my business. I'm with the cart narcs. It's my job.
Look at the cart cart.
So, I would like for you to take your cart back if you could.
Well, you know what? Kiss my ass.
Well, why not? It can roll around and hit somebody's car if you leave it out.
Brother, I'm handicapped.
Well, you didn't park in a handicapped spot.
Just leave me alone, please.
But sir, were you handicapped when you went to get the cart?
Please leave me alone. I'm handicapped. I can barely fucking walk. I got diabetes.
I'm sorry about all of that. I truly
Well,
am.
kiss my fucking ass. Go away.
But sir, you left your cart.
Just leave me alone.
Somebody else
please.
who's handicapped could hit this cart.
Leave me alone.
But you left the cart out. I
Leave
didn't.
me alone.
I didn't leave the cart out.
Leave me alone, please.
That's not a good. You're not answering.
Hey guys, be honest. Do you guys return your carts when you guys go shopping? I know a lot of people who do. Who don't.
Answering any of my well-made points about the cart and where it could go and who could hit. Very sad to see this, sir. Put it back for you. No, it shouldn't. Sorry? Yeah, I'm with the cart narcs. That's what we do. Is we try to get people to take their carts back. Cart narcs, obviously. But he said he's handicapped or whatever. But he got the cart out and didn't want to take it back. I told him, hey, you know, it could hit somebody who's handicapped. Yeah, I just left it right in the middle of the spot. They've always got 1,000 different excuses.
But I bet you they wouldn't like it if a car hits their car.
Exactly. And we get people who send us pictures of like their lights get dinged, their cars get scratched, or they're trying to get out of a cart with, like, let's say you have a child and you need the room for your stroller.
Of course, yes, absolutely.
They don't care. They don't care. Oh well. He cared enough to get his beer and his wine.
Right.
Well, thank you for being a good person.
Of course, bye.
Bye. Whoop whoop skitty whoop 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 whoop. Cart narcs here.
Whoop, whoop, skitty,
That's curbing, sir. Yeah, with cart narcs, that's just curbing. It's a violation here. We'd like for you to take the cart back to the corral over that way if you could. Where are you going? Sir, we have a maneuver called a pit maneuver. Cart's right here, sir. I'm standing with the cart. It's your cart, sir.
Oh, man, why you do that, bro? Why you put that back in my cart?
Well, it's your cart, not my cart.
Thank you, sir.
It's to show you what can. Oh, you ruined my cart, narc, sir.
Get brought back,
You
bro.
understand the principle, though, at least? You understand the principle, though, right? That, like, carts can get out and hit people's cars, so that's why.
You know that's against the law to videotape somebody without their permission.
Let's talk about the cart, not about the videotaping,
No,
sir.
it's against the law to video somebody
Sir, what about the
without
cart?
their permission.
What about the
It's
cart?
Not, you don't have my permission.
You're
You do not
deflecting.
have my permission.
You're deflecting from the cart. Ah! Son of a gun.
Oh man. Let's watch one more, guys. Here's what we're gonna do every day during the stream, man. We're gonna stream the beginning, and then and near the end of the stream, we're gonna do cart narts. We're gonna watch videos. Hmm. Nice car. Let's watch this one.
Oh my God. Cart Narketeers. That was. See how violent that was? It's egregious. That's not where the car goes, sir. That's split the spots. Got a nice Audi here. Whoops, let's drop some magnets. How's it going? Yeah, cart narcs here. That's not where the car goes. Let's plug it in his phone. Cart return's right there. Oh. God, yeah, nice shot.
Oh.
Narketeer, Agent Sebastian.
This guy stopped the car.
Yeah, how's it going?
Oh shit.
Well, sir, I'm out of damn word, number one, but that's our bumper magnet. Oh, I got another one here for you. There you go.
My car again, I'm gonna call the police. Back the fuck up.
Sir, why are you calling the police?
Because you're touching my vehicle.
Well, the magnet's touching
You
it.
can't afford my car, so back the fuck up.
How much does your car cost?
$200,000.
Why'd you pay that much for your car and you can't return your card?
Why don't you stop being a fuck and get the fuck out of my face?
That doesn't sound like a good argument, sir. That's just you calling and
Touch
saying.
my car again and find out what happens. I'm gonna rip that shit out of your fucking hand.
That's not nice, sir. I'm gonna give you a couple from.
Get away from my car right now or I'll call the cops.
Are you gonna rip the shit out of my hand or call the cops?
Whatever needs to come first.
Well, I don't think. I think what needs to come first is you taking the cart back instead of slamming it into the spot. Well, that's
Mind your damn business. That's the problem with Americanized. You motherfuckers don't mind your business.
Well,
that's what the issue is.
The problem with America is people don't take responsibility for their own actions.
About some petty ass shit, you got obviously nothing to do in your
True.
No, this is my life for the cars. Here we go, right there.
My car again, dude. I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
Well, that's against.
Why you gotta be so petty about this shit?
Because
Just go
this.
the fuck away.
Sir, why are you?
I don't get it. Like, why cause a huge argument when you can just, literally just move the cart back? It's not that hard, man. You just gotta push it back to where it belongs, Jesus.
You're fucking touching my shit.
Sir, can I put it under your windshield? Will that make you feel better?
Stay the fuck away from my car.
I will. I will.
Have a gun in my car, I'll shoot your ass. No,
That's assault, sir.
Back the fuck. I have a concealed carrier, so back
That's
the fuck
still
up.
then you should know better than how to use your.
Touching my car.
You should know that's not. That's
you
not.
brought this on yourself.
No, you brought it on yourself by leaving your car out.
Petty over a fucking car.
That's not petty. Why, sir? If
you give all us white people a bad fucking name.
By being responsible. All right, guys. Well, he's threatened me with a gun, which, for the cart narc safety, we are going to let you know. That's California plate YU something. Well, we got it on video anyway. So the point is, folks, cart narketeers, if he really did have a concealed carry permit, which we have to treat that as a credible threat, he should have taken a class where he knows that is not the acceptable use. That's not a life-threatening situation when someone's asking you to put your cart back. So, for folks who are looking to get a concealed carry permit, please be more responsible than that.
He said, the problem with America is that you guys don't mind your own business.
If indeed he really has one. A lot of people will just say that. But again, once lethal force is threatened, the cart narcs are by regulations required to disengage. That being said, we will be forwarding this video to the local police department because that's some kind of something out there right there. You can't threaten somebody's life because you're lazy.
Jeez. Fun. Man, it's pretty simple, man. Just bring the cart back. What was that little post about not being able to bring your cart back? It's like a Reddit post, I think. I think it was here, it was this one. I think it was can't find it. Yeah, people will do it for you. Yeah, but like it's like saying, you have it's like saying you have is that Miami? Hey man, probably is Miami. Oh, next time I'm gonna invite you to the stream. Here. Alright, stream is over. Everyone comes in. Hey, welcome.
Was that Miami?
I don't know, man. Looks like Miami. I mean,
Definitely-
he has a nice
definitely
he has a
Florida.
nice car. It looks like Miami, man. Definitely Miami. Definitely America, though. 100%. Alright, guys. Chill day today. We spent about 2.5 hours of looking at charts. We spent the first about hour and a half of the stream catching 30 pips, and then near the end of the stream we reward ourselves for some cart narcs. So the thing I'm gonna do is that every time we have a good, decent winning day, we're gonna watch these cart nart videos. Then, you know. So I mean, I don't think YouTube will do anything to me. I think I'm fine to play it, but let's see. You know what? Watch one more. One more. It's just one more.
Oh,
One more.
man. That's not where the carts go. This is not. This is between the spots here. You're supposed to take your carts back to the.
Do you work here?
Ma'am, I'm with the cart narcs. What we do is we narc out people who are being big old lazy bones and not taking their carts
Lazy
back.
bones.
Well, yeah, that's how we can show other people. Man, you can't take. Well,
You can't film me without my permission.
let's not get past the point. The point is you didn't take your cart back.
The point is
you didn't.
that you're filming me without
But
my
why am I doing that?
Because I'm a documentary filmmaker. I'll tell you right now. I don't give
No,
my
why am I?
permission.
Why am
I don't give my permission.
That's
for
great,
you.
but why am I doing that, ma'am? Because you
you're
were
an asshole.
No, because you're a lazy bones and you think you're better than everybody.
Lazy bones.
That's right. Because I am.
Because you're a cart narc.
Yes,
oh,
ma'am.
Because you are.
I am a cart narc, and that's
You're a cart narc.
It's a very.
You're better than everybody,
Well,
aren't you?
by definition,
What
yeah.
a slime ball. You're going to put this on YouTube without my permission?
Possibly, ma'am, but the point is to shame you and other people like you into being better people. And don't call me a slime ball either, 'cause I'm a nice guy. Oh, ma'am, what's going on here? Now listen, I don't know why you're being so angry when I'm clearly in the right and you're clearly in the wrong. Now what do you, oh, you have a cell phone as well.
Yeah, I do.
So what are we talking about here, ma'am?
Yeah, so what are we saying?
Ma'am, can I have your name, please?
So what are you saying? So are you filming me without my permission?
Ma'am, I'm filming you because you left your cart in the middle of the spot.
Mr. Narc Marks.
Cart
Narc
narc.
You're
Marks.
filming me, cart narc, so
Yes.
you belong to.
No, I'm an independent secret agency that narcs out
You're
people who
a secret agency.
Yes, that are-
Great, and you're filming me
Well, yeah,
without asking me my permission.
That's for your safety and my safety.
My safety. It's
Right.
not for my safety. It's for your social media business.
No, actually, what this is
Sure.
What is this? This is you being an asshole.
No, ma'am, who left their cart out first? You, not me.
Who left their cart out? You know they pay people to pick up the
Why people
cart?
get so
Is it
mad?
your job?
Ma'am, we hear that argument a lot. Let me explain why that's.
We? Who are we?
Wait, what did he
We
say?
the cart
Who are
narcs.
you?
Me and my other agents at the cart.
What'd she say?
Ma'am, not me.
Who left their cart out? You know they pay people to pick up the carts?
Ma'am, we
Is
hear-
it your job?
Ma'am, we hear that argument a lot. Let me explain why that's.
We? Who are we?
Is it your
We the
job?
cart narcs. Me and my other agents at the cart narcs.
And
Let me ex-
really, do you get paid by the cart narcs?
Yes, we do. Now let me explain why that's a bad argument. If I can address your point,
okay,
please.
Yeah.
By that's a man work job. By that logic, I could just litter or key
I
people's.
don't litter.
Well,
I don't litter.
Okay, that's good. So you're halfway there.
Yeah.
But by that logic, I could key that person's car because that makes
Really?
a job
So
for.
let's see.
Now hold on. You're not. Let me explain. I could
No,
key.
I'm letting you explain. I'm pissed. I'm pissed because you're taking a video of me.
Ma'am,
You're
you're
trying
pissed
to shame
because-
me because you think
I
you
am
are
shaming
better
you.
than me.
I am.
No, I don't care. I'm going to leave my cart right here, guys.
Ma'am.
Okay? And I'm going to tell you that you don't have my permission.
That's fine.
To use my video. You don't have
Ma'am,
my permission.
I haven't finished my analogy yet. By your thing, they're like, oh, they
Is
pay.
this your car?
No, it's not, ma'am.
Oh.
By your analogy, I could just key cars because that makes jobs for
I
auto
don't key
detailers.
cars. Okay,
you
but
leave
I've
your
had my
carts out.
cars keyed. I'm not vandalizing. I'm not breaking
These
the
carts roll into and ding people's cars. We see it all the time, ma'am.
This cart was not rolling and dinging.
Not, but if the wind catches it, we see it all the time.
You are a total egotistical pick.
No, ma'am, what
You're
I am
sitting
is in the
here-
right.
No, you're not in the right. What you are is a nosy body. What you are is trying to
Well,
make
by that
money
logic,
on your
cops are nosy
YouTube.
bodies for enforcing the rules.
You're trying to make the rules.
Yes.
There's no rules that say I have to put my card
Common
Bruh.
decency, which you lack.
You lack common decency.
Man,
What are you
Jeez.
going to do with the video?
I'm gonna help show people how to behave
Are you
properly.
going to put this on YouTube so you can make money?
Ma'am, I'm gonna put it wherever I please. The point
I
is,
see. You're going to use my video wherever you please so you can make money?
I will admit that you acting like this and being kind of a B word is helping me out, because
I'm being a B word?
your voice is raised and mine is
you're,
not.
No, you're not, because you're being a pig, okay?
How is it a pig to
You're-
enforce rules and be and try? Oh, you just try to steal my phone. That's attempted theft,
No, I
ma'am.
didn't try to steal your phone. I'm trying to stop you from picking a video of me.
Well, what did you? Why am I doing it though, ma'am? You're not addressing the root cause of your laziness.
Oh, she brought it back.
Thank you for taking your card back.
You could have done that in the first place.
Card narcs. That's a handicap spot, ma'am. A person could die.
Oh,
This is not a handicap spot.
But you don't understand why they have the blue spot there. It's to help people get out of their wheelchairs and stuff. Ma'am, you're not learning your lesson.
jeez. She's brought to a handicap spot. Jeez. Fun. You have people that get on this, man. Just might as well just bring it back, man, to avoid all of that. Alright, guys, we're gonna call that a day. Where can I get a Forex mentor? I think you can get a Forex mentor on www.forexmentors.com, or go to imo.com. You got a nice mentor over there. There's tons and tons of them, man. Alright, guys, gonna wrap it up here. We had a very successful day today. 30 pips in the bag today for GJ buys. Broke it down earlier in the streams this morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. If you guys want to watch a recap of that, I might post a little clip of the second trade. I mean, the first trade there on Instagram page if you guys haven't followed it yet. Aside from that, overall great day. Hope you guys won't overtrade today. It's about 9:30 here, so have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Right? Peace and love, man, and hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys did enjoy it, leave a like and subscribe. All right, peace. We out here.
I bought the 2 and the 4. Whoa, I'm right here. I got up from the 30 and I ain't scared. Pulled up in the 30, they some squares. Got a Glock with a 30 and I ain't scared. I'm not flexing on you, baby, it's right here. Got a Glock in that 30 right under your chest. So let it right up on my dash, my coupe right here. Throw it up, don't be scared. I was throwing up and it was clear. I took too much Molly, I can't hear. I fought so many hoes, I had to go and just switch it. Rapsons on my jeans, but I'm still on my Rick stage. I show you red rose gold, but it's not no big fist. Bitch, you know I know where the bricks stay. Yeah, I walk like a league A. Got a big Glock on my hip, yeah. Probably where my stick stay. Probably where my stick stay.
And I can't do my dance cause my pants they from France. I can't slow it. I'm working on no, I can't slow it. Fast pace all the time. Too much guap, bands, bellow, foreign, 10. She ignored that man, fucking with me, handstand. I can't lie, she got that good, but that girl, bad. I stay with her, back, make that girl dance. Let's go, yeah. What is mine, that is yours. You can't hold my lamb. Yes, I own my land. Stacking this paper, you know that I get it up. I can't be broke again. Talking that shit, then that Glocky gon' hit it up. Headshot, soak his man. My chopper get hot, just like a pan. Pop the headlights, just like a ram. I got 10 toes and I counted 10 fingers, so I do not need a helping hand. Monopoly crib, I'm moving again. Got your bitch on me, she grooving again. More platinum again, I just give them a reason to hate. So my nigga shooting again. My coupe, my roof, drop that shit again. She saw my dick, then she mocked up my friend. No, we do not wanna feel tooth again. When she let me go, I'm on the loose again. She on the molly, she tryna boot again. She ain't in mine, this girl is a lin. I prayed every time when I thought you sin. I write in my mind, I don't use a pen. She giving me time, my watch calls a lamb. Just give me more time, other watch calls a Benz. Look at Lil Uzi, he popping again. Them niggas, they switching, they hopping again. Look at them niggas, they hopping again. She giving that top and she slopping again. Look at this album, it's flopping again. Not taking a break, I'm not stopping again. Too much guap, bands, bellow, foreign, tan. She ignored that man, fucking with me, handstands. I can't lie, she got that good, but that girl, bad. I stay with her, back, make that girl dance. Let's go, yeah. What is mine, that is yours. You can't hold my lamb. Yes, I own